Alright, so welcome everyone. We are here for Ultimate Brawl League, which is a Swiss league on Swiss format, which is quite similar to Round and Robin, uh, but all the masters are not done. Like all the drivers are not playing against each other. And I made a mistake here.
Oops.
There's no qualifying. But yeah, but all the matches are not.
Just a tiny mishap.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any problem with you being in VC, Danny. That's your choice.
But yeah, this tournament is in a Swiss match, which is quite similar to a normal league, but here not all the matches will be done, or not everyone will play against everyone. So yeah, right now we can see it's Jake versus Danimator is the first match of this, and then later on the rounds or the features will be decided depending off the previous results. And so people with similar rankings will be playing against each other. But now we see Jake trying to take the, Danimator trying to take the lead. It's Jake leading right now. With now Danny, everything sideline. Can he take the lead? There he goes. I think he's gonna squeeze Jake a little bit off there. But right now Jake's trying to recover. He's now going for the outside, going to the final two corners. You can see right now, and Danny still in the lead. He has inside line. Jake is on the outside. Once again, now going to the final, or to the first hairpin. Now going to the second hairpin. Jake trying to go for the inside line. Can he take it? Yes, he can. Jake takes the lead off the race with 29 seconds. I think he may have got squeezed off there. As you can see now, Jake with the lead. Danimator not getting this lift him, so Jake is gonna cross the line. He's gonna take the first win of this match. 1-0 for the British driver. It's important to note that they are some kind of a home race that each driver will have. And
Yes, and this was Jake's choice of a home race, so he'll be glad that he won in Austria. He said it's one of his favorite tracks.
yes, and also Danimator shows in Spain, which is the next track. But the thing is, right now on this first round, everyone will be racing in both Malaysia and Spain, so they, when you're racing against a driver who has chosen Spain, you will be racing it at least 2 times. And if both drivers have chosen Spain, then they'll be racing in Spain 3 times. Same applies for Malaysia. So right now I can see Danimator starting on the lead with Jake right now in second. Can Jake pass him? I don't think so. These guys are really fast in the corner, so overtake is not that easy. So right now you see, then he's still in the lead. Jake trying to get back that same stream. This was a race, track race in Sunday League very recently, so people kind of know this track a little bit well. But now I see Jake trying to take the slip stream now on the outside. Can he do it now? He has to back off there. Because right now go for the inside. And that's really big right-hander. Can see now Jake trying to take the inside. They're going now side by side still with each other now. Jake I think got pushed into the grass. Now he's gonna touch even more grass. And I think Danny is gonna be able to run away. Ooh, but he makes a mistake. But Jake's not being able to get close enough as now he makes another mistake. And I think Danny might be able to get this one. Really crucial for him as he started losing this match by 1-0, so this win will tie it up and make everything open for a win for each driver. It depends a lot on what happens on the next race, which will be in Malaysia. It's also a track where it's not really easy to overtake, so yeah, right now we see Danny still leading the way. Jake trying to get closer, and he's getting much closer, but right now he's gonna make a mistake, so yeah, that's takes out all of his chances and all of winning. So there he goes. Then he takes the second race, and it's 1-1 for these two drivers.
It almost looked like Jake could pull a comeback at the end, but it was just not enough. So that means it's 1-1. So if any of them want to win, they will have to win the next two races.
Yes, right now it's in Malaysia. Jake once again starting from the lead, but Danny has his sideline might be able to make a move there. He's gonna try it. Oh my god, I think Jake got punted there. As you can see, I was gonna completely mess it up, as right now Danimator is just running away right now. I mean, it's really decisive, but I think Jake got punted there. Probably Danny went to the inside very fast on his screen, but didn't really punt him. Is what often happens, and so yeah, it's really fortunate for Jake right now, as he went completely white because of that, and yeah, and Danny looks to be running away with this one again, meaning that he's gonna be 2-1 for him, and yeah, he has the chance of winning the match. While Jake can only draw it if he wins in Spain, which is also then he's on track again. So yeah, I can see that he almost completing the second lap. Jake really trying his best to close up, which he was doing a pretty good job on the previous race. Maybe he got more pace there, but still in the end he couldn't really catch him. You see, I think the gap is a little bit closer, but not enough.
Yeah, so
Although
we'd have
Danny
to
does
see
have
a Danimator mistake here at the end for Jake to catch up, which seems
yes,
unlikely.
absolutely. Yeah, and Jake does seem to be making more mistakes, so now Lenny makes the final corner and he's gonna cross the line to win the third race, and he takes the lead of this match, 2-1 for him.
Alright,
So
it
Jake
seems that
also looks like
Danimator
this
has guaranteed at least a tie, but there's still one race to go.
Alright, so it's the fourth and final race of this match. Jake really needs to win if he wants to at least get 1 point out of this. Right now you can see Jake still leading. Danny really tried to take the lead, is now going for the sideline, but Jake really with the much better exit, he keeps it on the outside. Really well done by the British driver, as you can see now. Danimator now on the inside into the 90-degree corner. Jake has to take the alternative path there. Now he's going for the sideline with the dive bomb. Oh my god, I think he may have pushed Danny away. I think he's waiting for him now. Some sportsmanship here, as you can see now. He let it into a little mini light rocket there, and that chicane. But now Jake is still in the lead. He has the inside line. Right now we see just Danimator just swerving on my screen. As we see now going for the inside line. He takes the move now. But now Jake is gonna try and take it back. Then he touches the grass, but Jake cannot make the move now. Once again, he's trying to go for the inside. It does not work once again. He still has to keep it behind us right now. Let's see Jake. Maybe with the switchback move, can he do it? No, he can't. Danimator is defending pretty
Oh
well. Ooh,
no!
I think he got pushed. I think maybe some lag from Danimator, and I think really bad luck for Jake. Like in the first, in the previous race, he got punted in turn one, and now this is happened, and really big disaster for Jake. I think then he's gonna get this one 3-1 in the end. You see now it's the final lap, and now Danimator going for this really tight hairpin. Now this corner to the right, in this chicane, and now the final corner. There he goes. Then he takes the win with this race win, and there he goes, 3-1 for Danimator. Jake is gonna come out with 0 points, Danny with 3 points maybe.
What a comeback.
Yeah, certainly it was, although really bad luck for Jake.
Yeah, it's very hard to determine what exactly happened on their screen, especially from a spectator's point of view. It did seem like Jake was a bit unlucky there,
Yeah,
and it
certainly.
wasn't necessarily like Danny trying anything nefarious.
Yeah, it just happened. Sadly, do not call it the best.
Alright, we might have Nuno and Jeruniy now.
Yeah, I can
Just to confirm,
yeah,
so in this pairing we will have so
oh yeah,
Nuno first. So we'll have Nuno's home race of MrKrunk, and then Jeruniy's race of Belgium, followed by Malaysia and Spain at the end.
okay. It's very great, and it's Spa. This track, I don't think it's gonna be easy to overtake. Malaysia and Spain. Alright. Done.
Alright, you can record if you want, Jerry. It's not needed. But the more the merrier, right? Alright, there we go. We have started with Nuno in the lead. And there they go into the first corners. And why is there a penalty? There should not be penalties. So we'll have to fix that after the race.
There, no penalties, what?
Yes, exactly.
Ah, man. And this was literally an unfair one. I think he just switched off track by himself.
Yeah, I actually couldn't really understand who exactly got the penalty. That was kind of confusing. But Nuno managed to take the lead again. But I think Jeruniy is still in the slipstream. He's gonna want to keep nice and tight and maybe pull a move in the last lap. It's a tricky track. It's actually one of the most technical base tracks with several both high speed and low speed corners. There's a huge skill gap here, and we can see that Jeruniy is just not being able to keep up with Nuno here. And it seems that Nuno might have this one in the bag, though Jeruniy kind of closed in the last few corners. But it wasn't enough.
It's quite some pressure. This car is quite different from Formula A. Oh my god.
Alright, that was a bit more closer than you would have liked.
Take out the penalties.
Yeah, let's just take out the penalties. Either way, next up is Belgium. A classic base track as well, even though it is not a very faithful recreation of the actual Spa circuit. But it's still interesting in its own way. There we go. Nuno starts ahead again. Oh. See some bushes going on there.
These cars are quite like rockety.
And I think Jeruniy went off on his own on that corner, and Nuno was able to create a gap here. Let's see what happens. There's always the chance that Nuno's controller disconnects. We never know.
Controller is... Oh,
yes, these are very unlike the usual Formula cars. For starters, they are quite drifty. So you can see that the cars literally just drift around the corners. So you do have to adjust your driving a little bit to make the most of it. They're also really fast when it comes to acceleration, which does mean that if you touch grass a little bit, you can still recover quickly. But there's a limit to how many mistakes you can make and still come back. Alright, I guess Nuno takes the second race as well. Oh, the car was announced earlier. I announced initially that it was a rally class. I just made a new car class with all the cars with the same size. Alright, there they go. Okay, this time around Jeruniy managed to survive the first few corners and is battling Nuno. They are side by side, switching places there. Oh!
What?
And Jeruniy is pushed off, but let's see. this is also another technical track. There's a lot of
Really,
places where you can lose or win time, especially this first corner, which is not easy and not intuitive with these cars.
It's very weird. Like, literally gave him space on my screen. Like, was more on the middle of the track. Like, wasn't really on the outside.
Yeah, I feel like that might have been a lag push. Oh, and I think Jeruniy went to the grass in that last hairpin.
I think the drifty nature, I think can make pushes much more easier. Get off the back of your car, like, was more to the outside. That's what I feel like.
It is possible, and we can look into making a new car for future editions, maybe with a bit more grip, while still retaining the fast-paced nature. Alright, so that's 3-0, but Jeruniy could still salvage the last round in Spain, which could help with tie breaks. Yes, it's the same car every round. Alright, this time around, Jeruniy manages to start in first place. Oh, what happened there? That was weird.
That was a mistake for him. So I was behind on my screen within no way. So. Yeah, I think we kind of used to the way the delay works with the Formula Esports.
Right, yeah, side by side into turn 1. Alright, none of them really really cedes position, and now someone is at the door. That's kind of annoying. Alright, just 30 seconds, mate. Let's go into the last lap, and Jeruniy is still fighting for his life. Technically in first place.
Oh no, grass.
Right, there they go into the last corner. Will the slipstream be enough? Oh, that will be a close one, but I think Nuno took it.
It was full car ahead. Okay. Oh, that was close. This was actually the coolest one.
GG's. Ready up.
Right, so welcome once again for another match of the first round of Ultimate Brawl, and now it's Urist versus Craf. Urist got the home track of Spain, while Craf has chosen Hungary. Then later on they'll be racing Malaysia and Spain. Oh, damn, is my that high. Right, so first race in Spain, Craf starting from the lead with Urist on second place, and there we go. Craf seems to have quite a little bit of a better start. As you see now, Urist now touching the grass on the inside. So a little bit of distance, but still I think keeping the slipstream as right now, Urist on the inside. And keeping inside, and now Urist, oh my god, he quickly went wide on that corner, but still he gets the slipstream, and right now Craf trying his best to take the lead. And oh my god, his Ghost is a little bit different. I just saw him like touching the grass quite a lot without slowing down. So it might be a little bit tricky to maybe battle Craf as we see now Urist trying to fall inside line in turn 1. Can he take it now? Ooh, yeah, they both going still side by side as the Urist tries to take inside once again. The Craf now on the outside. He's gonna lose the position right now. There he goes. Urist up into the lead on the second lap. Pushing for him as now you see Craf taking inside line. Now Urist goes defensive. I think he's gonna be able to take the position, and you see now Craf going for inside line and now going side by side into the chicane, really going at it. But now we see Craf taking the lead, going now to the final races. Right now it's the final lap. You see now restart for one inside. Oh, I think he goes into the grass on the inside. So Craf is not gonna have some distance now. I think Urist now making a big mistake even. Yeah, I think at this point Craf is gonna run away with this one. So it should be 1-0 for the Finnish driver, as you can see. Making these final corners now, the final chicane. And now the final corner, there he goes. Craf crosses the line and takes the win. 1-0 for him.
Ah, GG. I really lost concentration there at the end.
Yeah, it did look like it's quite a bunch of mistakes. Consecutively.
Yeah, it was going really close up until the end. Okay, let's go. I can still get a 3-1.
So now second race in Hungary. Well, actually, I would Craf choose a very typical track, but maybe Craf might certainly be good. As you can see now trying to defend on the inside, and now he's maybe push on the outside. See, but still he's getting the slipstream, as now this is a really tricky part, and now this very awkward happen, and now Urist trying to make a move on the outside, and now going side by side. Craf has the sideline. Now it's Urist now, waiting for the move, but Craf now coming back once again. Now they're going side by side into turn 1. Craf has his sideline. There he goes, Craf keeping the position, still in the lead of the race. It's very crucial for him to not let Urist pass. But now we see Urist staying behind patiently right now. But now they're going once again to that very awkward hairpin, and now Urist trying to go for the inside. He's gonna touch too much grass. But now with the 6-pack, can he do it? And now on the outside, there he goes, Urist now making the move for the lead of the race. But now Craf with the dive, but not gonna work for him, so Urist keeps the lead of the race. Very crucial for him now. It's the third lap already. He's really trying his best to tie this match, and you see now Craf really staying behind. But now going to the last few corners now. He's gonna keep it. I think he can. And right now the final 2 corners. Can Craf still make a push? And now going for the inside line, he's gonna take it. Oh, I think it's a photo finish, and there goes his race actually. Oh my god, that was a really close race.
Holy shit.
It was a really close one, Jesus. Right, so now it's the third race. And Craf took the... Actually, yeah, it was the race, so it's 1-1 right now. As you see now Craf winning wide, but Series cannot make the move, but now he's on the inside line. On this very fast corner, but now I think the may have made a mistake, and now another one, he's touching the gravel. And now Craf once again with another mistake. I don't think he knows this track that well, so we started taking some advantage there. You can see Craf still on the slipstream. But still behind the races. Right now going to the final hairpin. Really tight one, as you see now Craf on the outside with a little bit better exit. Now going for the inside line. Can he take it? And I think he can. There he goes, Craf with the lead of the race. Very crucial for him. If he wins this one, he can take the win of the match in general. But now I see Urist still not giving up. As now going for the inside, but not going to work well for him. Well, actually, he took the lead of the race, so yeah, but now we see Craf keeping himself behind. Maybe switch back on this final corner. Just took the outside, so it didn't work well for him. As see now Craf maybe trying to take the inside line into the first corner. Now in turn 2, he takes the lead of the race. Really crucial for Craf. There he goes up to the lead. Now he's trying his best to catch up, and now he goes for the inside line. I think he can do it. Yes, he can. Urist takes the lead back. You see now Craf still taking the slipstream. Now going for the final 2 corners. Now Craf on the outside is gonna take it. Now he has the inside line. Who's gonna win this one? You see now Craf on the inside. Oh, it's gonna be a risk. Craf is gonna touch the pit wall. Oh my god, really big crash for Craf there as he hits the pit wall, and Urist is gonna take this one.
Oh man, sorry, I think I pushed you off there.
Must make me feel like he went too deep, but I don't know exactly. Right, so final race once again in Spain. Let's see who's gonna take this one. Urist is winning 2-1, but Craf still has a chance of tying this match. You know, Craf behind Urist. No, for the inside, and there he goes. Not trying to take the lead. Oh my god, he goes very deep into that corner. gonna lose the lead, and now maybe the slipstream. No, he's gonna take it back, and I think Urist made a mistake. And now Craf still on slipstream, maybe a move. No, he's too far behind for that. So he's gonna stay behind for now. Now the first lap is done. There's now Craf going for the inside to turn one. Can he take the lead there? Yes, it. There he goes. Oh no, he makes a mistake. Urist gonna pass him on the outside. You see now once again Craf maybe trying it again, but not gonna be possible. They really being aggressive with each other there. You can see, but there is still in the lead. Craf now, I think, still getting the slipstream. It's very crucial for him to make things easier. As now he goes for the inside line, tries to wide, but Jeruniy still managed to keep it on the outside. But now we see Craf trying another move now on the final corner. They go now, going side by side with each other, going wheel to wheel now. Coming to turn one, as now we see Craf on the inside, but not able to make the move. And now I think Dustin will rush a little bit more. You see now. He's still keeping that lead. I think he made a mistake, Craf trying to pass him, but not working out. Now we see Craf once again now going for the alternative path now. Can he make the move on the inside? He's gonna try it, but no, it's not gonna work. Not really that much of a dive. And now we see Craf maybe trying to move on the inside. Can he do it? I think he can maybe. Oh my god, they go side by side. I don't know. He's gonna take this
Oh
one.
no,
It's the photo
again.
finish once again.
Oof.
And it's Urist who takes the win. So 3-1 for him. And Craf's gonna lose this one, but really close battle there. As Urist takes the win, just like Danimator, 3-1. Right, so welcome once again, and today we are here for still round 1 of Ultimate Brawl, and this time it's Guetzli vs joporsche. Guetzli has chosen Austria as his home track, and joporsche has chosen France. So, and the next two tracks are going to be once again Malaysia and Spain. So yeah, right, let's start with this. Now you go. Guetzli starting from the lead with joporsche in second. You can see now joporsche on each side, not going to be able to make the overtake, but now staying behind. Ooh, I think maybe a push there. You can see now they coming over the first hairpin now on the second one. Now we see joporsche already right behind Guetzli. Once again, I think maybe he got pushed there. I'm not really sure, but yeah, joporsche right now not getting the slipstream. Maybe Guetzli can get away with this one. It's his home track, so yeah. Let's see now on the first hairpin. Now joporsche making a mistake, and yeah, those two hairpins are certainly cuttable, but it depends a lot on the braking, all the braking applied there. So that's how we see Guetzli leading the way. Pretty with a comfortable lead, so he should be able to get this first win on a quite fast track. Only 21 seconds, 22 seconds it seems.
I made too much mistake.
You can see now Guetzli making the final two corners. He's gonna take the first win. 1-0 for the Swiss driver.
Let's go.
Good.
Oh, shit.
Okay, GG.
GG.
Right, so now it's the second race. It's first Bugatti. It's second. It's joporsche's home track. As we see now, joporsche now going for the outside, now the inside. Maybe push. Let's see there. We see. Oh no, Porsche just not gonna kicking a bit there, but right now we see Guetzli still behind. Look with the slipstream. Maybe he can try to move there, but no, he's gonna back off. And now joporsche
Well,
she can. We might push Guetzli there, but now you can see joporsche still taking the lead of the race. Looks again, he's just taking some lag, but right now still keeping the lead of the race is really crucial for him, as we see now. Guetzli try to make his way around, and right now he's staying behind patiently. Maybe now with the switchback, he's on the outside. Oh, joporsche keeps inside, but wait, with that mistake now, Guetzli might be able to capitalize on this. Now on the outside once again. joporsche still fighting it out. You see now they're going to the chicane, and now joporsche takes the lead now. Guetzli goes to the dive on the inside, but joporsche managed to defend. Now they go to the final two corners on the second lap, and now it's the final lap of this race. Can joporsche take the win and tie this match for now? As we see now, Guetzli still waiting behind. joporsche is lagging a little bit. You see now Guetzli with the move, maybe on the outside, as he's really trying his best. And now going to the chicane. Guetzli on the inside line. Can he take the lead? Wait, now I think he can. He's on the outside now. Once again, He takes the inside there, it really goes now. Guetzli has taken the lead, I think he's gonna win this second match, so there he goes. Guetzli.
Oh, that was close.
Let's go, that was close. That was a good one.
GG.
Really close battle here, as you can see.
Oh,
Two for
overtaking was
Tommy.
hard.
Yeah, certainly hard to pass with these cars. Those corners are really fast, and yeah, these cars are quite thick.
That was
Okay, now
intense.
so now it's the two standard tracks for this first round. It's Malaysia now. The Quest is starting with the lead once again, and you see now Porsche really taking the inside pretty nicely, and he takes the lead of the race. Really nice from the rookie drivers we see now. Let's see now, waiting patiently behind. Maybe we can try the lead, but yeah, there are not many opportunities to pass here. There's a lot of fast second corners now.
Oh,
It's even Porsche now with a mistake on the inside, so Guetzli takes the outside. He takes the lead of the race right now. And they're going for the final corner now. Guetzli with the mistake as well, so joporsche is right back at him once again. So still everything is open now. Porsche with the dive on the inside, and he takes the lead of the race once again. He's really going for this. You see now Guetzli trying to take the lead back, but not possible for now. You see now going for this very fast section. It's really crucial to not make any mistake here, or else you're gonna be an easy target. He's now going for the inside. He's held in by Porsche, but now Guetzli goes for the inside line. Can he take the move there? No, he's gonna brake, so he's gonna back off there, not going for the dive. So now let's see now in the first corner, Guetzli tries to dive, but now Porsche has the inside line. Okay, no, Guetzli tries to move around the outside, but doesn't work. Didn't look like he get any space there, so Porsche still keeps the lead of the race. Now he goes a little bit wide, but Guetzli cannot capitalize on that. But now he's staying behind for now. Now the final two corners, now he's going for the final corner. He's gonna take the lead now, Guetzli on the outside, can he take the switch back? Oh, he's gonna take it, I think, there he goes, Guetzli.
Holy shit!
Nice.
Oh my
Nice
god.
switch back, he takes the lead right at the end.
Oh, I usually hate that last corner.
Yeah. I tried to defend on the inside, so you passed. GG.
Nice
Once
one.
again, very close race, so Guetzli has secured the win, but we still have the final race. See what's going to be the difference in points. Is it going to be 4-0 for Guetzli or a 3-1? I see now the final race in Spain. So first we think Salah, but now he makes a mistake. Now not getting the slipstream, let's see if Porsche can get it back, because otherwise it might look like another win by Guetzli. Let's see if he can make the mistake. Now Porsche with the mistake there. Now Guetzli once again, I think maybe made a mistake himself, as Porsche really trying his best to get closer, but I think he made another mistake yet, so it's not easy for him now. So let's see, now makes a lap of 32.27 and joporsche 33.1, but it's the first lap, so let's see if Porsche can get it back. So now let's see. Running nicely, of course he has raced this track in SL but with different cars. Now we see Porsche really trying his best to get it closer. And now he's certainly got closer, that's for sure, as you can see. Porsche with lap of 41.45. And right now he's right now we see Porsche really trying his best to recatch. Alright, so Guetzli making the final corner. He's gonna take the win of this match. It's the perfect 4-0 for him. Yeah, really good start for the Swiss driver. Let's see if Porsche can do it better next time. But certainly it was a good challenge. So yeah, like,
GG, Guetzli.
Nice, GG.
you certainly gave him a challenge, Porsche, not gonna lie. But some races were really close.
GG's.
I think at some point these cars are not the easiest to control, but maybe if you get used to it, at some point you might be able to like defend the positions better, and you will get at least some race wins.
Yeah. So I made too much mistakes, so I was unable to catch up.
Let's go.
Alright, so once again we are here for Ultimate Pro League, and now it's Commiekaze versus Anti, and Since both drivers have chosen Spain as their home track, we are doing this track for 3 times on this match, with Malaysia being out there in the middle. And Spain is also one of the standard tracks for this first round, and now we see Anti and Commi sparking out a little bit, now coming with the lead of the race. Now Anti trying to get it back. That you might see quite an aggressive battle as we see now. With Commi still keeping the lead of the race, but now with the mistake now Anti might try to take the lead back, and now coming with another mistake on that chicane itself. Anti takes the lead of the race, and Commi is not getting the slipstream done. It is really decisive to Commi get it back, as now maybe once he gets to some of the solo corners, let's see, maybe Commi getting it back. Not making any mistakes right now, and now Anti with the mistakes, so this is what Commi needed. As we see now, Anti going for the alternative line. There's now Commi, I think they have touched some of the grass, but still he has the slipstream, and now Anti with another mistake. Commi takes the inside line, now Anti is gonna go wide on the outside in the final corner, so Commi has the lead of the race once again, and now Anti is not getting his slipstream. So let's see, it should be a very exciting third lap. Really crucial for Commi to not make any big mistakes, and it's also crucial for Anti to catch up to him. As you can see, there he goes, he got the slipstream. Let's see if he can go for the move on the inside. He's gonna try it. No, he's gonna stay behind for now. Can he try it once again? No, he's quite far behind, maybe on the final corner or on the final straight. Can see Anti now trying to go for the left. I don't think he's gonna do it. And yeah, it's Commi who takes the first win, so 1-0 for him. For his not only home track for this tournament, but his actual home track in real life.
Oh wow,
Spanish.
that was really close. And it kind of looked like they were side by side at the end there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
That's
see
all
how the
Commi
next
was
Spain
quite ahead.
goes.
Alright, so second race in Spain, now it's supposedly Anti's home track, I think. But yeah, now we see Commi leading the way to turn 1, now turn 3. You know, Anti right now just keeping himself behind.
Yeah,
Not
I
going
think
for any
Andy's
move,
going
and you
for
see
his classic strategy of just staying in slip until the last lap.
Yeah, that could certainly be, or maybe wait for a mistake from Commi. But for now, he's not doing any. They're about to complete the final lap. He could Anti maybe try to move, he's just really sticking behind. Maybe doing some bump drifting. Now going to turn 1, or once again, that big turn 3 corner. Now turn 4 once again. Now Anti now gonna take the sideline. There he goes, very sneaky move by Anti. Just taking the lead out of nowhere, but now he makes a mistake coming. He's on the inside line. We're now going big like rocket. Oh my god, they both going to the gravel. But still, they're still racing together now. Commi has his sideline. Anti now tries to switch back, but not gonna work from him. As you see, Anti once again try another switch back, but Commi was blocking him. Defending, I would say, but now Commi has his sideline.
Dangerous?
Anti on the outside, he's gonna back out there, or otherwise he could have been pushed. So, nice, smart decision by Anti to call it the third lap. Anti really needs to win, or otherwise he can only draw this match. Because you know they're going still side by side. Anti takes the lead of the race. Very crucial for him, and now with the mistake, Commi cannot pass here. Now they're going to the final of the third lap. Now Commi with the move on the outside, but now Anti tries for the switchback, doesn't work well. Because now Anti has his sideline, he's gonna take it, I think. He's gonna be really close, I think, photo finish there.
Oh my god!
Anti! Oh my god, they both tied in the fastest lap, and Anti takes the second race 1-1 for him.
That was so tight. And I guess it will indeed come down to Malaysia. Whoever wins here in Malaysia will be a contender for the win in the match.
Yeah, only whoever wins this race has a chance to win this match, while the other driver can only tie it in the fourth race, which will once again be in Spain. So, yeah, but now we see Commi keeping the lead pretty nicely, getting some distance, but it does not matter when Anti can still just get the slipstream and just getting back, as now we see. But now just backing out for now. Commi he's just keeping the lead, but let's see what can Anti do here. Is now going for the switchback. There he goes now. Anti on the outside. Commi has his headline now. Coming to the final hairpin. Can Anti go for the switchback? No, he's gonna stay behind. You see now the second lap right now. Commi keeping it pretty nicely. Certainly does know how to drive these cars, as we see Anti having some difficulties passing him. He does have to be patient, like he was with the Spanish rain at the with the Spain race, and it did work out well. And now it's the Anti maybe going for the sideline. There he goes. Anti takes the lead, but now Commi gets pushed wide, and but now Anti with the good lead, but now big mistake from him. Now Commi might try to capitalize on that. As we see, he's getting that slipstream back, really crucial. And now Anti tries to keep inside us really slowly there, as Commi cannot really pass him. He didn't got any space for overtaking. Now let's see. Anti trying to defend the inside line. Now Commi. Let's go back at him and we go a little bit side by side, but now Commi has to back down. But now Commi feels trying to go for a very tiny gap, as we see now. Anti has his sideline, Commi the outside, who's gonna take the lead as he Anti going slowly. There he goes. I think Anti's gonna take the win. There he goes. Anti.
Wow.
2-1.
And he
Crucial
almost
win.
threw that away with that mistake in the start-finish straight.
It was really close at once again. Anti takes the win. 2-1 for him, as now we return to Spain for the final time. Can Commi tie the match or will Anti win it? If Commi wins, I think he's... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so right now we see Commi now trying to find inside line. Anti still very close. Commi takes the lead off race, very crucial for him. So if these two drivers tie, they'll very likely face other two drivers who will also tie in the next round. But if Anti wins, he could be facing someone like Danimator or Urist as well. So let's see now Commi. With the sideline defending pretty well. We see now Anti going for the switch back, kind of now takes the lead of the race. Yes, it's sideline, but now Commi with the move on the outside. We see going side by side with each other now. Commi makes a mistake, Anti gets a little bit blocked there, so Commi keeps the lead of the race. And now Anti maybe going for the move on the inside now. He's gonna stay behind for now, going for any moves. But this race is about to end. He's now going for the final lap. Commi still having the lead of the race. Now Anti maybe going for the inside. He's trying to look for some spots, but Commi not giving any potential overtaking passes and so. But there he goes now. Anti on the inside. There he goes. He takes the lead of the race. Very crucial for him as now. Commi trying to get the slipstream back. Very crucial now. They're going for this really tight apron. Commi tries to move on inside. Does not work well. You see Anti defending pretty well. There he goes. I think he might be able to take this one. Let's see now. Going for the final straight and it's for the finish once again.
Oh my god. Oh!
And it's Commi.
Oh,
takes the win.
Commiekaze.
And it's a tie. They both gonna be tied and it's 2-2 for them. So next round they should be facing someone, two drivers that have tied if there's another tie in the future. But
Alright guys, welcome to another match of the UBL. This time it's Sewasd against Zekisverse.
yeah, there will be starting racing in Russia. I think it's Trixie home race. There he goes. So he's starting from the lead of the race on that Citroen XR, and we see Trixie on the Volkswagen Polo. You see now Sewasd trying to defend his position. Trixie really trying to pass him very aggressively. We see now, I think big lag rocket there now. Sewasd going to the grass and Trixie takes the lead of the race, but now he's making a mistake. Sewasd tries to pass him on the outside, but he's not working out. And now let's see on the final corner. Now Sewasd takes the inside line. He takes the lead of the race. Now coming to the second lap. Here we see now Trixie having to back out there on turn 2. Now staying behind. It's not the easiest track for overtaking, I would say. But let's see now. Trixie now still keeping behind, but now maybe a move on the inside and they go now go side by side. Oh, I think maybe Trixie had to push Sewasd on the inside. Maybe now we see. Oh my god! Now
no.
Sewasd just
That wall.
hitting that wall. Yeah, on the final corner, he's gonna lose more time to the Russian. So I think he's gonna be the win for Trixie, which is quite surprising because Sewasd has been really impressive with these cars lately. But right now he's struggling to beat Trixie. But this is Trixie's home race, so if there's a race he can win, it should certainly be this one. But he's gonna be really close in the end. But I think Trixie is just gonna hold up and he's gonna take 1-0.
It was surprisingly close there at the end, even though Sewasd hit the wall. He seemed to be catching up.
Yeah, he said they have quite a lot of pace. As I said just before, he has been really looking to be impressive in UR2D, which is I think the same card here. So
Yeah, that wall has destroyed a few champions before.
right, so second race now in Austria. You see the track that Sewasd has chosen. So let's see all he does is we see now Trixie trying to take the inside line. Now he has the inside, but Sewasd has a bad exit on the outside. But now they're only going side by side. But now Sewasd with a great move on the outside, and he takes the lead of the race with Trixie now in second, or still in second. And he's trying to get the slipstream back, but maybe not gonna be possible. He's very close. Let's see how they do this second lap. And now, oh my god, Sewasd they didn't went wide, but Trixie maybe had broke too much. But I think he still got much closer. As you can see now, he's really getting close. Maybe Trixie got some practice just before this match. And you can see he's really trying to get closer to the Frenchman, but it's not possible at the moment.
Yeah, I think he's outside the slipstream range, so he will really have to get into slip, and after that anything could happen. Oh, it seems that you made a mistake.
Mistake from Sewasd, but still not enough for Trixie to catch up. But yeah, I think Sewasd is gonna take the win, and it's 1-1 in this match.
That
So
one
now
also looked close there at the end. It seems to felt the pressure.
Yeah, now it's the two standard tracks for this round one. Is Malaysia at first, as we see Trixie now starting from the lead this time, but now Sewasd has inside line and Trixie already trying to block him into turn one, but now Trixie has the outside and the better exit. There he goes. Trixie keeps the lead of the race, but Sewasd has the slipstream. So let's see how they're gonna do on this very fast section. And now Sewasd tries to take inside, but he's gonna break quite a lot and backing out there. Trixie now gonna take still keeping the lead of the race. As you see now Sewasd maybe trying the inside line, and they go now going side by side coming to the final corner. Trixie has the inside move, but he touched the grass too much, and Sewasd they're gonna pass him on the outside. He takes the lead of the race. This is a really crucial match because you need to win this race in order to be able to take the win in the end. So yeah, let's see. Sewasd is running away as Trixie now makes a mistake there. So the gap is just increasing. But just like in the Alshia, maybe Trixie might be able to get closer. And maybe might be able to even get the slipstream. Let's see, Sewasd makes the fastest lap. 28.48. Trixie with 28.82, but now he makes really a big mistake in turn 2.
Yeah, I feel like Trixie really blundered the first corner in probably all the laps. It's not an easy corner to do, especially with such drifty cars.
Yeah, it's simply a very challenging corner. It's probably the most challenging corner of the entire track. As we see now, Sewasd taking the third race. And it's 2-1 for him. And he has a chance of winning this match, but Trixie has a chance of tying it. So let's see what happens in Spain. As if they tie it, they're very likely to end up battling, I think, Anti and Commi or Commi in the second round. As we see now, now I think Sewasd maybe got pushed on the inside. So Trixie takes the lead of the race. Now Sewasd really trying to come back to that same stream. Certainly possible for the Frenchman. Let's see how they do it. So now Trixie's gonna take the alternative pass, so Sewasd is already at the back of him. He's not going for the tight hairpin. Now maybe Sewasd going for the inside. No, he's gonna stay behind, but now for the final corner he has the inside line, so Sewasd takes the lead of the race. And now Trixie is on the outside going to turn 1, but no, Sewasd going for a big mistake. Trixie tries to pass him on the outside, but it doesn't work out because he got blocked by the Frenchman because he was too close to him. And Sewasd made that mistake, and now maybe Trixie might not be getting the safety as he makes a mistake, and yeah, I think this might be the win for Sewasd. I think it's gonna be the win for him. And, yeah, I think he could end up battling drivers like Danimator or Urist. And on the next round,
it does seem that Trixie would be relying on a miracle here to catch up to Sewasd, but that was a very tough fight between both of them.
Yeah, that's for sure, especially in the first two races where things end up really close. But now Sewasd making the final chicane. And now the final corner to take the win of this match. So there we go, Sewasd wins 3-1 against Trixie. Yeah, that's the first win on his first round.
Congrats to Sue.
Alright, it was a good match. Trixie did put some challenge, I would say. So welcome everyone once again for Ultimate Brawl League, and today it's Cubo versus MrKrunk. And Cubo has the home race of Monaco and Crunk has chosen Brazil. And then they'll be racing the other two standard tracks of round 1, Malaysia and Spain. And now starting with Monaco, it's gonna be Cubo in the lead. So it should be a good advantage for him on a track with loose walls and really hard for overtaking. These guys are actually really hard for overtaking in general. But yeah, we see now Kubo starting ahead already with the huge leaders, now MrKrunk making a mistake into the chicane. And I think Kubo might be able to get the win here in Monaco. It is really important to state that this is the system used is the Swiss system, so it's kind of like the round and robin, but all the drives will not face each other. It's only in this case it's only 5 rounds for the 18 drivers, so instead of like 17 for example. And so yeah, the next rounds will be decided on drivers' performance. Basically they'll be facing drivers with similar points, so you can see now Kubo with looking to get the first win here, but if he wins for instance 4-0 against MrKrunk, which can certainly be possible, he's very likely to end up facing either Nuno or Guetzli. Those will be the most likely drivers that you'll end up on the second round, because yeah, two other drivers have got the 4-0 win. So yeah, Kubo has got the first win, now it's MrKrunk. Home race in Brazil. As you can see, MrKrunk is not... Oh my god, huge delay there, I don't know what happened. But Kubo is waiting for him. You can see here now. Craf really with very slow starts, I don't know what the hell happened there. It's really wasting his chance of winning the race, I would say. Yeah, this would have been the best track, but he instantly just didn't start it. So yeah, Kubo already running away with this one on the second lap. Gap of 1.46. So things really not looking well for the Canadian. Things looking well for the Polish driver. And yeah, there's not really much to commentate on, because yeah, one could always expect this to be a more even match. Frankly, really just starting to play the game or just learning. And I think he has made some improvements throughout time, I would say. So yeah, but still, someone like Kubo is really fast for him, I would say. You know, Kubo about to finish for the lap. And I think he's gonna win, taking the 2-0 for him. So there you go, you know, just finishing the race. As you can see, the lap times are not really that different, only 4/10 for difference. So now, third race gonna be in Malaysia. Let's see, you know, if Current can go to the inside, no, he's gonna stay behind for now. Let's see now, this second corner, MrKrunk still cutting the sleeves, maybe he can take the lead of the race. And you can see, oh, he's not gonna go off the track, so Kubo maybe running away once again. Or can Crunk still get the safety? I think he can, so Crunk really now staying pretty well blue, but I think maybe he got pushed. The ping is suddenly big here. Now he's gonna make a huge mistake, so I think Kubo might once again get the win, and it's gonna be 3-0, which confirms the win of the match. I think we'll see what will Kubo do on the fourth race. Could certainly have a strategic loss to not end up facing Nuno or Guetzli. Face someone who's got the win of 3-1. If you choose a driver like Danimator or Urist. can see Cubo now just getting fast slap, taking about 58 and Crunk with 30.28, so quite a difference of pace in this track. I think the track where Crunk had the chance was certainly Brazil, but I don't know what the hell happened there at the start there. He just got stuck in the grid. Now we see Kubo wait for the final corner. He's gonna cross the line. He's gonna take the win 3-0. There's still one race to go, but this pretty much confirms the match win. So yeah, let's see what can Crunk do in Spain. Maybe with some of the practice for Sunday League, he might be able to keep up with Kubo more. Let's see now. So now Kubo already into the lead of the race. MrKrunk already making a mistake right on the straight line. But let's see if he can keep this lifting. I think he can, but oh my god, I don't know what the hell is happening. I think the ping difference is so big that the delay is also very big, and Crunk really getting some troubles with that. So as you could see, Crunk has started from first, but right after the start, Kubo just passed him pretty easily. So yeah, that really indicates, says a lot about the ping difference, and the difference in positions that each driver sees each other. So now we see Kubo leading the race on the second lap, and he's very lucky to take the win once again. So it might be a 4-0 perfect win for Kubo. But then these bigger challenges, he says he's gonna face a bigger challenge as he got the 4-win win, as he is more likely to face someone with also a 4-0 win for the second round. That's really where the big challenge starts on this tournament for him. Let's see now, again, fastest lap, 30.77. MrKrunk with 42.16, so yeah, really a big difference in pace. And we see Kubo on this knuckles recorder now going to the very tight second. Now just making the final corners. Gonna make the final corner now, and he's gonna cross the line, and Kubo takes the win 4-0. Really no chance against MrKrunk, so yeah, he got the job done pretty much. There he goes, Kubo wins 4-0.
Alright, that was it for the first round of Ultimate Brawl League 0. Here you can see the standings after the first round. So Nuno, Guetzli, Kubo, and Zekis are leading due to having won 4-0. Followed by Urist, Sewasd, and Danimator, who all of them won 3-1. So here you can see the pairings for the second round, which everyone will have 1 week to complete it. Hopefully everyone completes it, unlike the last matchup in the first round. That was it, and we'll see you next week.